The difference between self-talk that helps you and self-talk that keeps you stuck is one word, and it is probably the word you are using right now. Here is what most self-talk actually sounds like. Why do I always do this? Why can I never just start? What is wrong with me? Notice the shape of it. Every one of those sentences starts with I, and every one of them pulls you further inside the thing you are trying to get out of. That is not encouragement. That is a loop reviewing its own evidence, and the harder you push on it, the more material it finds. You think you are calming yourself down. You are conducting an interview, and you are the hostile witness. Now change one thing, not the content, the pronoun. In 2017, a team led by Moser and Ethan Kross published 2 studies in scientific reports. Same people, same upsetting material. One difference. Half the time, they reflected using I. Half the time, they used their own name. Why is David upset instead of why am I upset? The name version reduced 2 separate markers of self-referential emotional processing. One measured in electrical activity at the scalp, one measured in the medial prefrontal cortex. 2 different instruments, same direction. Psychologists call the mechanism psychological distance. Using your name makes you process yourself the way you already process everybody else. And here is the part that makes it worth doing. It did not cost anything. The same studies went looking for extra activity in the cognitive control regions, the effortful, deliberate machinery you run when you talk yourself down on purpose. It was not there. The distance arrived without the work. Now the honesty, because this channel does not sell you a finding bigger than it is. These are small studies, 29 people in one, 50 in the other. The researchers expected the amygdala to shift, and it did not, and they wrote that down as surprising rather than hiding it. And free of deliberate control does not mean free of thinking. It means one specific system stayed quiet. So why does almost nobody do this? Because out loud, it sounds insane. Saying your own name in an empty room is the exact behavior you have spent your whole life making sure nobody catches you doing. So people compromise. They keep the self-talk, they keep the I, and they get the version that does not work. Watch the 2 sit next to each other. Why am I like this? You are inside it, arguing, building the case. David, you are tired, and you have been at this for 6 hours. You are outside it, describing. Same person, same problem, completely different seat. So try this today. 1. When the loop starts, say the sentence out loud using your name. 2. Describe, do not argue. What is happening, not what is wrong with you. 3. Keep it short. This is a change of seat, not a conversation. And notice what actually changes, because it is smaller than the promise usually is. The feeling does not disappear. Distance was never going to do that. What changes is who is holding it. From inside, the problem is the entire room. From one step back, it is a thing in the room, with edges and a size, and usually a cause you can name out loud. That is the whole trick, not positive thinking, not talking yourself into anything you do not believe, just moving from the first person to the third, which costs 1 word, and hands you back the part of you that can actually see the situation. So here is the one thing to do today. The next time the loop starts, catch it and say the next sentence with your name in it instead of I. Out loud if you are alone. Once is enough to feel the seat change. Subscribe if you want the mechanism, not the motivation.